Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So I have another episode of First Strokes for you. I want to pull out my journal and show you some more like how to write, ideas of what to write in your junk journals. And today we're going to be talking about gratitude journaling. And my 2-year-old's making a lot of noise, so you're going to hear that in the background, but he's happy. And then I want to mention that I'm finally adding something to my store that I think will help you all with this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it just took me a while to get my head wrapped around it and how I could actually do it. I'm adding $5 and $10 journals to my store. I really wanted to have a journal at a price point that people could just click and buy without feeling bad. But you know, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to make journals. So I tried to come up with something that was a $5 and a $10 journal. So these are 9x6, and I actually kept that size because then I don't have to trim any papers down. That saves a lot of time. So a $5 journal, this would be an example of a $5 journal, is just a cardstock cover. Nothing special, no inking, no sewing. You can totally decorate it. You have one 60-page signature sewn in, and it is a variety of papers. But there's no inking, there's no sewing, there's no stamping, there's no anything in it. It's just a variety of different types of pages. And so you can totally make it your own. And this journal does not even have my stamp in the back because it is so plain and so blank that it will totally be your creation when you are done with it. And then I thought, well, I'll do a $10 journal and just get you started. And so with a $10 journal, this would be an example. It is still a cardstock cover with 60 on-embellished, on-inked, on-stamped pages, but the cover will be decorated for you. For an example, this one I have these little koala mommy and baby. This is from my Beauty of the Earth kit. I have a fabric ruffle and a vintage wooden button with some like vintage metal sewn through it, and there's also will be a line of stitching. So that gets you started, kind of gives you an idea. And then on the inside front cover, there will be some kind of a pocket, a tuck spot, some place to kind of get you started with writing your name and stuff like that. But then on these pages, there will be nothing except junk journal pages already for you to make your own. And then I will have a stamp in the back. So these are listed in my shop. I'm not going by specific theme. If you have kind of like a theme or a color you would like or like not to see, just leave it in the notes section. I'll do my best. So let's get into the writing part. So we're going to pick up, oh, I'm upside down. We're going to pick up where we left off, and here we go. So this spread is already pretty much started for me. I have there's a little bit of stenciling down the edge, there's stenciling in the back, and there's a pocket with a little flip. So we're going to start actually on this side, and we are going to do some gratitude journaling. And I'm going to pull in some of this washi tape that I used on the other page. I guess I just realized I wanted to put some down here. Not even sure what I'm doing. And then maybe just a little bit. Hold on. So I just decided to put some washi down there. And then this is just going to be gratitude journaling. So what I like to do is just say things I'm thankful for or grateful for, however. And then what I really love about this is that you can fill any page with this multiple times throughout your journal. Whenever you're not sure about what to write, but you feel like filling a page, doing a gratitude journal is wonderful. And then I like to just do little hearts for bullet points. Boy, it is really loud in the background, guys, and I am sorry. All right, so I just like to do little hearts and then things I'm thankful for. I'm just going to write here my noisy boys, because it's better to have noisy boys than no boys at all, right? They make life interesting. And when the 2-year-old comes running at me and goes, "Mommy, I love you," and gives you a hug and a kiss, it's totally worth it. So things I'm thankful for, my noisy boys, vintage books, just whatever comes to mind, you know? I'm going to say dairy-free ice cream, because when I had to go dairy-free for my health last year, I thought I wouldn't be able to have much ice cream, but I love a good dairy-free ice cream, especially the Halo Top brand from Walmart. And so then I'm going to say, my YouTube subscribers, I am very grateful for each and every one of you. And for subscribing, I can't even, subscribers. I know how to spell, but when I'm talking and trying to write, it's kind of rough. I am thankful for fresh air and breezes. It is just so relaxing to me when I go outside and the air is fresh and clean and we get beautiful, cool breezes. It doesn't happen all that often. Usually it's too hot and humid or too cold. But what I do, I'm extremely thankful for that. So I can just continue this bullet point down as many spaces as I want, and then I can leave blank spots. Like, this is just the generic things I'm thankful for, but I can also do like a specific day. Like, I could say today I'm grateful for. So here I'll say today I'm grateful for, and then that might be a little different. So today I'm thankful for, and then I can add things that are specific to today, like fresh strawberries, because I bought some and they were really good. And then, see, we'll say Zeke, he's my oldest. He got 100% on his quiz today in school, and that was awesome. So then I can just write anything, and I can leave some blank spaces. So throughout the day, I can continue to write down things I'm thankful for. When I think about it, I could leave my journal open and come and do that. Also, it's really nice to leave your journal open because say you're on a phone call and you're put on hold, like with the annoying cell phone company again, or you're chatting with somebody else and your hands are just kind of bored, you can just pick up a pen and just doodle. And it might seem silly, but doodles are some of the coolest things to look back on. Like, I used to doodle in my journal when I was a teenager all the time, but you can just add these little doodles and these little, you know, things as you're talking, and it really, I don't know, it just makes it super cool to add. I'm not even trying that hard. It's just fun to add little bits of yourself to a journal. Excuse me. So this is something you can do every single day. If you're really wanting to fill up some journals, you love journals, you want to use them, but you aren't sure what kind of content or what you even have to write about, doing this is great. You don't even have to write in full sentences. You don't have to worry about capitalization or punctuation or anything like that. You can just make a list every day. So every day you can take a new page and just write what you are thankful for. So on this side, we're still not quite done because we have a little journal card book here, and there's a lot of different things that we can do with this, but I'm going to use it to add some of my favorite little snippets and things. I have a little bit of fabric here. Someone sent me this little scrap of fabric, and I really like it because it has like little postal cancellation, is that a word? Marks, and then handwriting and postage stamps and things like that. And I have a stapler, and I'm just going to use this to kind of very quickly collage some cool elements and things like that that I like, so that it will be really interesting to look at later on. I love my Ephemera kit yellow floral. I think it's just so pretty, bright and cheery colors, and these vintage flowers work really, really well in this journal, and I just want to keep these in here, and they're pretty to look at later on. I can come back through and add something, some text to the back. Oh, there's my ink. Add a little greenish ink to the edge, and just, oh, my staplers. I got like this Dollar Tree stapler, and it's only works half the time. Here we go. And so I'm just like clipping in some little things there. And then I think that we are going to come back to this little book later on. Here's some inchies from Digital Collage Club. check her out at www.digitalcollageclub.com. I think she has I think it's over 500 different collage packs, and they are wonderful for cutting out and gluing into things and or stapling on things. And I have a glue stick here, and I'm going to add this to the back, and I think that we're going to come back to this in the next episode, and I have a few ideas of what we can write in it. That would be really neat. So I'm just going to glue that on there, and this is all prepped for the next episode. We will stick that in right there. And then after that, we'll get to this. So I hope this gave you more ideas. I'd love to see what you're thankful for. You can go to my Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals, and Friends, and I'd love to see that. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for journaling with me. Thank you for taking the treasures of your heart, putting them onto paper for yourself and for others to see and admire and to love and to get to know you better. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day.